Hello, what's up guys? Your boy Use here and welcome to another Lord of Nazarick video. And in today's video guys, we have an amazing and exciting news. Yes, finally a new character has dropped to the game and it's Demon Renner, Dark Mage Demon Renner. As you can see, she's a dog and a mage and an event limited only gyms banner as well. And this is her design and how she looks like. She's looking like an idol, pretty amazing, and like I really love the art. It's so beautiful and so good, and she's so broken as well. She's definitely so broken. Look at her intro. Her intro is so clean, like a very beautiful character. We're gonna talk about it and we're gonna give you all the info, showcase, breakdown, everything in this video. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. And before I begin, I have important news to tell you guys before I start what I wanted to talk about. So basically, I have moved my streams from YouTube to Kick to go live there. I'm gonna be live on Kick every single day from 8 p.m. GMT plus 2. From account review to we're also doing finals of arena. We show a lot of stuff. We do a lot of games and account review. But the streams sadly gotta move to Kick. I'm gonna stay posting videos on YouTube, but for lives, it's going to be only on Kick. So if you wanna catch my lives and if you wanna enjoy with us, there's a lot of stuff there waiting for you. You are more than welcome to join us. I just wanted to talk about this and because a lot of people don't know probably that I moved to Kick for lives. So for any lives you wanna catch, go and follow me on Kick. I'm gonna leave you the link in the description so you can go follow me and you can watch my lives right there. So now let's begin and start the breakdown of the new RENNER. So as we showed, this is how she looks like, this is how she is, and this is how her design is. Amazing and so beautiful intro. And this is her skills and this is her stats. We are gonna show them in a better way and on the website. So this is basically how Renner looks like. And now let's go and start with the passives and all of that. And here we go. So we are gonna start with the info, which is what she is. She is the Dark Mage Renner, which we call the Demon Renner, and she is an SSR. Element is Dark, and she is a mage. She's an EUE, Dispel, and Mitigation character. She is going to have an A on her HP, C on her defense, A on her speed, attack on the S, and B on the magical defense. Not a pretty cracked stats, but still amazing. Double A and 1S, and it's on the most important ones, so we gotta take it. And only crit damage base, nothing as well in here. So, and now we are gonna go and start with the passive like the usual. We're going to see what the passive is, and we just wanna read the LDR here. So the Devil's Mind is the passive name. It's a buff AoE and a passive. And Renner is hiding an unspeakable secret. When the single damage caused by the enemy to you exceeds 12.5% of your maximum HP, the excess damage will be stored in the heart cage. She has something that's called the heart cage, which is the passive, and any damage that exceeds 12.5% of the HP of Renner, it will be putting and stored in this heart cage that she does have, and the damage stored in the heart cage will be dealt after you act. So you will keep storing the damage that you're gonna take. For example, they all moved before you. These four characters that attacked, you're gonna store all the damage that they did to you, and when she acts, when you do anything, her ultimate or anything that she acts with, she is going to explode everything, all the damage from the heart cage on the enemies. And after releasing a skill, if the storage value of the heart gauge is 0, so for example you're attacking first, you didn't get attacked yet, so she doesn't have anything on the heart gauge, it's 0, or she have 2 buffs or more as well, irresistible love will be released on the enemy, and the irresistible love is causes 54 percentage of the enemy's attack in magic damage. So she will do 54 percentage of the enemy's attack, and she will cause it of a magic damage to the enemies. Now, as you can see, hard cage will reduces damage taken by 25% when calculating, which means when it's storing damage, when she is storing damage before you act and actually explode it in the enemies, the damage will be reduced by 25% that she actually is going to take. Now, if you have her at 5 stars, upon hitting, 100% base chance to inflict buff block and damage aggro to the target for 2 turns. Buff block is going to present the buffs, that prevents them, they cannot do buffs, and she will damage aggro increases the damage taken by 30%, so she will do more 30% damage, not only her, everyone, because it's gonna be putting on everyone. So another buff block character, but she needs to be 5 stars, but she is counted as a buff block character as well. We haven't seen one in a while, and that's actually very beautiful and very exciting as well. So now we are going to move for her skill 1, which is the normal attack, the basic attack, which is called the Unfailing Love. It's a single and the debuff, and it has no cooldown. Fires an arrow of love that never misses to attack a single enemy target. It will cause 2 stages of magic damage equal to 50% of the target's attack, and after hitting it will give 100% base chance to inflict damage down for 2 turns. So it will decrease the damage dealt by this enemy in exact, because it's a single. You will decrease his damage dealt by 20%. And now for her skill 2, which is Everlasting Kiss. She is like a demon and an idol, and I don't know, but the names of the skills is really funny and really beautiful. It's a single and a multi-hit and 2-turn cooldown is what it has. It throws out a seemingly beautiful kiss that never fades to attack a single enemy. You will literally kill your enemy with a kiss. And it will cause 3 stages of the magic damage equal to 70%, 75% of attack. So as you can see, it's basically mostly attack. That's why she have an S on her attack. And before hitting, 100% base chance to steal 2 buffs from the target. She will not take them, she will steal them. So she will steal 2 buffs from the enemy target, and it will be 2 buffs from the target. It's a single, so you choose who you want to steal 2 buffs from. And after hitting, the storage value of hard cage is reduced by 25% of the damage dealt by this skill. So after you hit this skill, the storage value of the hard cage, when you have the hard cage, when you talked about in the passive, the storage value, all the storage value of it is going to be reduced by 25% of the damage dealt by this skill. So it will reduce damage by 25% depending on this skill hitting the damage of this skill, the second skill that she's going to hit. So you can literally play the second skill and reduce damage by another 25%. So that is going to be a lot of reduced damage. And you can also steal 2 buffs and deal 3 damage of 75% of attack. This is really broken and really beautiful. And now for her ultimate. As you can see, her ultimate has a really amazing ultimate. I really love this ultimate, and you will understand why in a second. So it's a never-ending dance. She will dance, and she will do a AoE and a debuff, and it has 3 turn of cooldown. So basically, when RENNER dances non-stop in the field, she will attack all enemy targets. She will cause 2 magic damage equal to 80% of the attack, and before hitting, 100% chance, 100%, do you read? 100% base chance to steal 3 benefit status from all targets. And this is when the actual broken stuff is happening. She will steal 3 benefit status. 3 benefit status, which means if they have Indomitable, she will steal it. If they have Invincible, she will steal it. Like any benefit status, like anything that will keep them alive, that you understand, this is the benefit status. So she is anti-invincible, anti-indomitable. So 6/6 Eucritus can't live anymore. His 6/6 is useless. Not only that, everything that's give invincible, like in the future we talked about Albedo and Clementine, they will give invincible. It will become useless. She will not only stop it, she will steal it. So she will kill the enemy that have invincible, and she will steal the invincible from them. So you will have a free invincible from an enemy, and you can also, remove it and kill the enemies. And you're gonna see that. I have a showcase. I'm gonna show you that. After hitting, also, the storage value in the hard cage is reduced by 50% of the damage dealt by this skill. So the hard cage reduced by when you use the ultimate is the same as the second skill and all of it, but this is by 50%, not 20%, 50% is the double. And after hitting, it will have 50% chance to inflict only love to all enemies targets for one turn. And what is only love? Only love is when the enemy casts skills with Demon Renner as the main target. It will be replaced by other targets in the same camp. It is invalid when only Demon Renner is alive. So when you are alive, if you have other enemies and people are attacking Renner, they will attack other enemy. They cannot attack Renner. So they place on Renner, but they don't attack our Renner because she will stop them from attacking her. It will be taken to another ally of your lineup, so she will not be hitting as well. If you have her at 6 stars, because it's a blue here. If you have it, it will be 100%, not 50%. So 6 stars mean that it will be 100% that they will never be able to target your Demon Runner as long as you have allies in the field. Now, if it's 4 stars, when you have a 4 stars, which everyone can have, if you have 3 or more buffs, the damage of Never-Ending Dance will be increased by 30%, and the EP will be increased by 30%. So if you have 3 or more buffs, so if you want to play her with a buffer, so like let's say Charlatier, the buffer Charlatier, like she will give her from the start of the game a lot of buffs, so something like that. She will do increased damage by 30%, which was her ultimate, and also her AP will be increased by 30%. So that is just the most broken thing I've ever read in my life. I'm not gonna lie. This is the new broken like meta that's really so broken, like your mind can't even imagine. And when you see the showcase, you will also understand what I'm talking about. And it has advantages, mean that it will take effect immediately at the start of the battle. And now with her Arclight was the end of what we have to say about the breakdown. Her effect on the Arclight it's called Irresistible Love. Increases damage dealt by 25% if it's 1 star and 50% if it's 6 stars. When Irresistible Love hits, 40% base chance to randomly convert one of the target buffs into a debuff, and 80% if it was 6, 40% if it was 1, and one of the following is attack down, defense down, speed down, or damage down, prioritizing a type the target does not currently have. The effect can be triggered 3 times per action. So, basically, you will deal more damage with Irresistible Love. It will increase damage dealt by 25%. 25% it will give to Irresistible Love. And when Irresistible Love hits, it will have 40%, like we said, or 80% if it's 1 or 6 stars, to convert one of the target's buffs into a debuff. So, if this character has buffs, it will remove the buff and put it as a debuff. You understand me? So it will remove the buff and it will turn it into a debuff. And the debuff is gonna be one of the following, as we said: attack down, defense down, speed down. So what more broken you want than this? Even the Arclight, don't even ask. It's a must, of course, because it's really broken. Like, you can do 25% damage. This is similar to Mare, a percentage of damage from an Arclight. It will be 25 and it will be up to 50 if you max it. And you will have an 80% if you max it as well, percentage to actually turn the enemy's buffs into debuffs. And literally, she doesn't only steer their buff and take their status. No, she also, if anything left with your enemies, she will turn it to debuffs. And that is so broken. And that is so freaking broken. Wow, really wow. So amazingly and well made character. This is the next Like the next powered up Zeshi, I'm not lying. This is the next broken, over meta broken character that released to the game and that we will also be hyped and waiting for. This is a really must character, like wow, just wow. I've never been amazed by stuff like this before. Like there's nothing this character cannot do. There's nothing. There's a lot of stuff she can present to the table and that's just so good. And I'm going to show you that. And of course, where is better showcase than Arena? We are going to give you showcase from the quarter to semi-finals, where she was used because she was released a bit like, and right now in China there is the Arena series going on, so they immediately used her, and of course they will. She's so broken, and we are going to show you why and how right here. So she was used once in here. I've seen it. And we are going to show you the first showcase of her. I'm going to show you how much damage output she can put on the enemies in this match right here. I really love how she wiped all of them right here. And I wanted to show you this one. And we're also going to show another which that takes the multiple and all of this stuff that we talked about. So as we can see, he is playing her right now with double tank and a healer. So she will give her a damage boost and crit, like you can see, crit boost, and also damage boost with the stacks that comes from here from Cameltine. And Hamask is gonna break their defense down, and also CZ will also let them take more magical damage, and will also put damage aggro on them. And not only that, will also give us supplies and give us some damage. As you can see, the other guy is playing the Penicillin team. This is the Penicillin team, which is quite good. But sadly, he stood no chance because of the new Renner. It was literally one-sided, and you're gonna see how right now. So he fully stacked everything he wanted to stack, and you can see only CZ the damage, how much he did damage here. And now that she is ready to actually deal a lot of damage, and whoop, 130k, whoop, 185k, everyone is gone. And she literally wiped everyone. And this is damage numbers in PvP. In PvP, it's not like PvE. In PvE, she might do millions. And I'm not even joking. But in PvP, it's always so different. But as you can see, she was so amazing and so powerful. And her damage was just so good. And her own existence was so amazing and so good. I really love this character. And now where the actual fun stuff begins, it's right here on the semi-finals on the second match. And this is semi-finals, by the way. In semi-finals, this guy has put Renner in a way against an Indomitable, and also oh wait, let me remember. I have it screenshotted here. I remember it's here. Oh no, it's in the quarterfinals. I was wondering. Okay, here it is. Here it was. It's in the quarter, not in the semi. The semi, he hided it. You know, he doesn't want people to see it. So anyway, as you can see right here, he have a full mage, like a Zeshi victim. I don't know what this guy is playing here, but it still doesn't matter just because she's in the team. Yeah, and you will see what I'm talking about. All of them are so strong in here. And as you can see, she took the Indomitable. There's an Indomitable here, and she's stunned as well, right? So there is an Invincible here, sorry, and an Invincible here as well. You see the Invincibles? This is the Invincibles. Now she will move, and she will use her ultimate. As we said, she will take 3 random effects from the allies. She took the invincibility from both of them, okay? And she stole it. She freaking stole it. You can see it. They have no invincibility. So Albedo here is useless. She made Albedo useless. Not only Albedo, also she took his Indomitable, so he couldn't survive. He's dead. And now Victim kills all of them. So they actually made her to counter everything. She counters everything. There's no Indomitable, no Invincibles, no nothing. She doesn't care about any of these existence anymore. Like these buffs are no biggie for RENNER anymore. Finally, a character who can out like burst this. Yes, Buff Block used to outburst like the Indomitable before, but it's not stealing it. Renner is stealing it, guys. She's taking it. She's not only removing it, she's taking it. So she is taking the buffs, and not only that, any remaining buffs they have, she turned them to debuffs. Attack down, speed down, defense down, as we read in her breakdown. So that is just too like too broken. This is insanely broken. I just can't like apprehend what is going on here. Like the game is just doesn't care anymore. She wanna counters everybody, and this is just too sad because when she comes, she will counter everything. Yeah, there's still some chances she loses. I've seen her loses in some of the PvP matches. If you go and see my live on Kick that I did, she loses in some matches. It's not like she is unstoppable, but she is too broken, and she is literally like if she's used right, she doesn't lose. She does a lot of stuff that your hand can't comprehend what the actual F is going on here, right? She's stealing your buff. She's replacing your buffs with debuffs. She's taking your buffs. She is, she's dealing a lot of damage. She is doing more damage. She's also taking more AP. She's doing more damage if she have more buffs. Like a lot of stuff that is there that is make her so broken. So I think this character, when she comes, she is definitely going to be in the must pull category because she is going to be mega broken. I don't know if Global is gonna adapt her sooner than China did, because China took 5 months to release a new account, a new character, sorry. So I don't know how Global is gonna take it, but this is really scary. A new character added to the must summon category because she's too broken, and I don't think like skipping her is an option at all, especially if you're a PvP player. She can turn things upside down, and she's literally broken, an amazing character. So that was all for the video, guys. That's all the breakdown on the showcase. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that it helped. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your boy DTRU was with you guys. Peace.